inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Kluber back to work. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here's the first baseman, Chase Headley. And that drops in for a strike. No score here in the second. And a foul ball. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith to the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. First pitch misses.
1-0.
He was late there. Strike one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That just misses.
That's the ball.
2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And misses inside. He goes down looking. Here's the third baseman.
I thought that
Ryne
was a
Sandberg.
fucking slider.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike 2.
0-2.
And that'll fall for a base hit.
Little base knock.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Cody Bellinger. And that is out of play. Man at first, 1 away. Snap throw behind the runner, but he's back in time. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport.
That's the ball.
He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. That one missing inside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else,
oh my God,
this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Eric Davis now at the plate. Swing and a miss.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Castro sends it to first. And Davis is retired.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Almost got him.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Damn it.
2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. This is Willie Castro. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But, yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate.
This might go a long way.
Base is empty. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back to the top of the lineup. Cool Papa Bell digging in now. First time up was a pop out. And he lays down a bunt. Bare hand scoop. And safe at first.
So annoying.
And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Runner on the move. Swing and a foul out of play. Crow Armstrong, 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2020. Kluber keeping an eye on him. 2 outs. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. Runner goes again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. Runner on the move again. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's outside. Back safely. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Runner goes again. In the dirt. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Throw, safe. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop to his knee, the throw, nicely done for the out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And now it's even up.
That's a ball.
That one fouled off. And that's
Dude, no way I win.
It's a strikeout. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
De La Cruz makes the catch, inning over.
Fan cam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth, and now the catcher comes up to him, Ted Simmons. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Not close with that one. 2-2. And there's a ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Hard hit, right side. Handles, throws to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Foul ball there. One out, base is empty. Just missed. In the air, out towards right center. Harris after it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Chase Headley getting ready to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Breaking ball, and that got him.
What?
The batter now will be Will Smith. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss.
Fucking pussy.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Fouled off down the right side. Here comes the 0-1. That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's down. A base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels.
De La Cruz. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Now the third baseman, Ryne Sandberg. Fouled off. He was late.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely.
Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Acuna has it sized up. And there are 2 outs. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
That's inside.
In. Ball.
Next offering is
Come on,
in
man.
for a
Swing the
strike.
bat.
And Belly goes down on strikes. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
The next pitch misses. Ball 2.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Brings it in, and there's one down. So up next, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 1 so far. And that's down and away. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. Just missed. This one in the air. Marte should have it. But the first baseman gets there instead. Out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Willie Castro. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw.
Come on.
And that'll do it.
What the fuck?
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Eric Davis. Carlton back to work. Fought off foul.
You know, this group of hitters looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Castro throws to first, and Davis is retired. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And that one fouled off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Good eye.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. 1 out, runner at second. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 1 for 2. First pitch, not close. A laser to left base hit. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. 2 on. 1 out. Here's Ketel Marte. Both 2 in this one. Acuna runs. What a stop. The throw to the plate. There's 1.
You're out.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Ball 1 there. Swing and a ground ball.
Bro,
Zips it across. Schwarber out of the play. Third out, and that ends the frame.
with 8 hits through 5 innings, not a single fucking run.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Cool Papa Bell. And that's in the dirt.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Inside, just missed. Base knock right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. And a sac bunt here. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now here, runner on the go. Pitch misses, but he's back safely. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Gets the call, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
That's hard hit on the line. Base hit into center field. Here comes the throw, and he's safe. As the run scores from third.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful
double steal, and it's a squeeze.
Bro.
And a run scores from third thanks
Bro,
to the
are we
infield
fucking
single.
serious right now?
Chase Headley digs in now. Not even close there. 1-0. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Steps on the bag for 1. On to Bellinger. That's a double play.
Very composed play from the shortstop position right there. I mean, that was a perfect decision. Go ahead, take it yourself, get to second, and then fire to first. Make sure you get those 2 outs.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Bro.
Bottom of the 6th. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And there's the strike. Langoliers in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Going to count 1-2. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
And here is Michael Harris II.
No balls. 1 strike.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Goes to second for 1. A sensational double play.
You're fucking
Down
in the
the third
dick,
baseman,
man.
Ryne Sandberg. Acuna sizes this one up. And that is that. Top of inning number 7. And the batter now, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one the other way. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts the 7th with a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Popped up right side, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Runner takes off. Pitches high. Safe at second, and that was not close. Two in scoring position, nobody out here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. 2 runners in scoring position, nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Acuna going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead. Cool Papa Bell will hit next. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Runners breaking for the plate. Squeeze attempt misses. And he will get back to third here, as that could have been a disaster. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Harris makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Throw home. He beats it. And it's 4-0. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
That one missed.
1-2.
Swing and a high fly ball.
No
deep
fucking
left field.
way.
That's back there. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. He sends a rocket to left, and they add to their lead. It's 5-0. Drilled out towards left center field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. And we're back. Bellinger up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Just off the inside edge. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Fouls one off. 2-2. Good eye right there.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Digging in, Eric Davis. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And there are 2 down. And now it's Frankie Lindor. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh my fuck.
Has room, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Here's Acuna now. Jax back to work. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Chase Headley.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
0-2.
And down on strikes. That's the second out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the eighth. Liner, base hit. Two outs, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. And that's outside. Ball one.
Yeehaw! 1-1.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Right side. Fires over to Bellinger. Out number 3. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that skips in the dirt. Foul ball. And that's off inside. The ball. Inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
Here's the 2-2. And they'll do it again.
Get down. Bro, fuck off.
Out. One away. Ketel Marte, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 2 down, base is empty. And now Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 3.
Well, this motherfucker really brought in like 2 starters.
Rocketed out towards right center.
Like, that's the shit, dude. Look at that PCI.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Bellinger makes the grab, 1 down. Willie Castro getting ready to hit.
1 pitch, 1 out.
And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Davis. 2 away. Now the left fielder, Cool Papa Bell. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time.
Ha!
Right field, and that one way back there.
Okay.
And that is way gone. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 6-0. Crow Armstrong
outside,
stands
ball.
in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Fouled off left side. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Slings to first, and the inning is over.
One more hit that means 6 runs.
It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Phillie Phanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Phillie Phanatic kind of have some things.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Makes the
Bro, there's no way.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He circles the bases. It's 6-1. Here at the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Ryan Sandberg now at the plate. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Can't get to this one.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take.
Runner on the go. Ball outside. No throw. He's in there safely. 1 out. Out the runner at second here in the last half of inning number 9. So now a pinch hitter, Junior Caminero.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench,
1
huh?
ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's the left fielder, Eric Davis. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. Here comes Rhino around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 6-2. Here's Francisco Lindor. Snap throw to first, but he's back.
Oh, hey.
Again snaps it down to first. And he dives in ahead of the tag. Pitch misses, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
And that drops in for a strike. Davis off of first with 2 away. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Take your base.
Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And that one is inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
No, that's in.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming. When it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now, you're in a situation where you're 1 swing away from it being a 1-run ball game.
Damn it!
To right, and that should do it. Ball game.
Sometimes
So fucking annoying.
Ready for baseball here in New York. And on the hill, Tom Glavine.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
All right, ready to go here. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Lindor swings and blasts one deep left field. This one's got a chance and brings it in at the wall. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
A swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
All one's the count.
Just missed. One out, base is empty. Outside, 2-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And there's two away. Two outs, base is empty. Ketel Marte up to the plate. There's a high chopper.
He's good.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Pitch misses. Ball one.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Two outs. And there's a ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Yeah, that's off the outside edge. And now 3-1. And that one is lifted in the air. In position. Makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field. And today's starter, Big Tyler Glasnow. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, number 2. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. And now the right fielder, Larry Walker.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Davis has it sized up and makes the grab. That is the inning. Back here in Queens, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers. Glavine back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that is out of play. That
Ball
one
back
just
outside.
misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped to short. Witt over to first. One out in the second. Michael Harris the second will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Up with it, fires to first.
I want to
Gets
kill
the out,
myself.
2 down after the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Ryan Sandberg, the next to hit. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. 2 outs, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Brenton Doyle. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's Jose Ramirez. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Harris has a beat on it. And there's 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Bobby Witt Jr. now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. On to the 3rd inning, and now the first baseman, Chase Headley. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That one misses. Now 1 and 2. Fly ball to right. Walker. And he makes the catch. 1 down. So up next, Eric Davis. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. On the ground to third. Witt. And he beats it. He's safe. So the lineup flips over. At the plate, Francisco Lindor dribbled up the third baseline. Lindor retired. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pulls that one foul. Inside. And 1-1. Just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Ripped to third, handled, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. And now the DH, O'Neal Cruz. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
Line drive. Davis falls it in, and there's one away. Mike Napoli digs in now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And here's the catcher. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Swings and misses. New inning getting started. Here's Ketel Marte. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And a foul ball. That's ripped. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
To the right side, and that's just foul.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. That's inside, and the count's even at 2.
You know, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Throw the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
Hauls it in, 1 away. Now, Shea Langoliers. Grounded out his first time up. That one hit to right. Walker pulls it in on the run. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. He's 0 for 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Into the outfield, base hit. And he's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Damn it.
Popped up. Walker coming on. And that's the third out. Back here at Citi Field. Here's the center fielder, number 2. That one almost got him.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Around first and hustling for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out. Fouled off. He was late. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lindor on to first. They get the out on Marte. Now it's the right fielder, Larry Walker.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Queens. Now here is Chase Headley. Glavine back to work. This to third. Zips it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. So digging in, Eric Davis. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Pussy.
That one deep left field and forget it. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. So the batting order turns over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball one.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the fifth. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Oh my God.
A little too early. Strike one. Runner takes off. Cut on and miss. Throw. Save. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Man at second. Ripped on a line to center. And that should be extra bases. Lindor zipping around third. One run is in. Walker with a quick throw back in. And they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Hit on the ground to short. Witt slings it across. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Now here is Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 in this one. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it, and it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
And now it's going to be Shea Langoliers. Schwarber off of first with 2 away. That one missing inside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
In the dirt. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He flexes his power with that
and
swing,
he quit.
and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.